The world of esports can be a dark, mysterious, and occasionally downright baffling place. Some of esports' weirdest mysteries even keep us up at night. And today we wanted to go through some of them with you. Hell, maybe even one of you knows what's up with them. But before we get into all of that, I have to remind you, as always, hit the like button, the subscribe button, and to ring the notification bell. And once you have solved the mystery of how to do all of that, let's get into it. Here are the greatest unsolved mysteries in esports. Back in the ancient days of Counter-Strike's source, there once lived a player who was so quick, so impossibly agile, people suspected him of being a demon. A speed demon. Back then, bunny hopping was fun and all, but a legendary player named Foon took it to a whole new level.
Oh my god, this B-hop's insane. This guy's probably like, what the f just happened?
Foon was a god of b-hopping. He was so fast, he did things that looked impossible. And what made his movement even more absurd was the fact that Z-Block, a source server plugin, was literally designed to neuter the shit out of b-hopping, and Foon just kinda didn't care. This guy was so good that people thought he was hacking.
I don't know, like his b-hops were really fucking nuts, but he probably could have done it without scripting. There's some insane people just with ridiculous skills.
Eventually, when CSGO came out, Valve implemented a velocity cap, basically turning bunny hopping into something you only see your pet rabbits do. And Foon just straight up vanished from the server. To this day, while there are some pros who probably know who Foon is, they're keeping his identity a secret. But Foon's devotees are still many, and they want answers. Unfortunately for them, Donald Glover is Foon is probably as close to the truth as they are ever going to get.
He's hot, and now watch. He's about to be hell. I love this shit. We're flanking a mini.
Speaking of people who managed to stay anonymous when it basically should have been impossible, one time, a shirtless dude jumped on stage at EVO 2016 after Chris G won his Marvel vs. Capcom trophy and demanded he play against him.
Chris G. Random? Chris G.
He said something along the lines of, I'm not done yet, or it's not over yet until I play him. And I forgot what I said. I was like, I think I said like, nah, man, like, or like something, because my first reaction to him being up there was like somebody knew him.
The ghost of Marvel, as he's colloquially known, is still a nearly fictional entity. Questions about the man's identity and motivations have haunted the FGC ever since he arrived demanding the set. Sadly, it seems this ghost wants to continue gliding among us mortals undetected. At least we got some good memes out of it. Our next mystery is a simple one. Why did DrDisrespect get banned anyway?
I appreciate everyone watching today.
Who's it in the backyard? Who's going to be looking?
We'll get
really, like you said, we don't really know some of the.
Yeah,
we'll get through
know
this
what's
Champions
gonna
Clip.
happen.
I know it's a tough.
Because I don't know this one well.
Life's weird right now.
Yeah, look.
We'll get through this, okay?
When DrDisrespect was slapped with a permanent Twitch ban on June 26, 2020, the internet lost its mind trying to figure out what the hell happened.
How many people actually know? Because there's a bunch of people that are pretending that they know. Oh, dude, he did something really bad.
If it's DMCA, which is actually a thing, if it's actually DMCA, wait, what did Slasher say? Slasher said it's not DMCA. How does Slasher know all this? I don't get it.
Sources, not DMCA.
The work cited.
Oh man, that's crazy. Can you really ban DrDisrespect?
Like if you don't have any info, you're like, why don't I have any info, you know? What is so top secret here?
What's even stranger is that the doc claimed he had no idea why he got banned either.
No communication before. No reaching out. Nothing. Boom. Done.
All sorts of crazy theories surfaced. Some were pretty unsavory, and a few were downright criminal. But neither Twitch nor the doc would confirm or deny any of them. Eventually, DrDisrespect sued Twitch, but the lawsuit was promptly put to bed with no explanation whatsoever besides a cryptic tweet from the man himself. Guess we'll never know for sure.
So there might be days where the doc seems off, feels off. We're trying to learn. We're trying to learn the dark alleyway, man. We're trying to get out of it.
So what do we know about Dota's mysterious developer, IceFrog? Basically nothing.
I met him. It's actually the second time I met him, but the first time I didn't realize it was him. He didn't introduce himself as the man, so that was cool. Got to meet him. I'm sure you guys know who I'm talking about, right?
IceFrog started working on Dota in 2005, taking over from another developer. In 2009, during a Q&A posted on his site, IceFrog said he was 25 years old. In 2010, someone claiming to be a Valve employee published an anonymous blog post titled "The Truth About IceFrog Behind the Bullshit," exposing IceFrog as Yo, what the why am I being bleeped? In 2017, that name was confirmed in a lawsuit that dealt with the ownership of Dota's intellectual property. It is now 2022, and we have nothing to go off of except a name, an age, and an occasional tweet. Apparently, the man isn't just an expert in defense of the ancients, he's also phenomenal at defense of personal information. We all watch esports tournaments to be entertained and see some good, fair competition between our favorite players.
A little bit of a stall tactic here, and he got back. Oh, this is trouble. Now is he gonna go for a low percentage kill? No, can't keep him out there. Has knocked him out. He's taking his shirt off. His shirt's in the crowd.
Competitive integrity is obviously the most important aspect of every single esports tournament. Most of the time.
And we got Winter Simmons. I didn't know it was the Simmons because maybe
You just saw as a clip from a 2010 match between Armada and Silent Spectre at Pound 4. A match that resurfaced and was flagged on Reddit 8 years later as being played on a different damage ratio than normal, meaning that both players were doing just a little less damage than normal. And this keeps frickin' happening. The 2017 knockback change at Genesis 4, the underdog bonus that kept turning on and off at Smash World Tour 2021, and who knows where else. Everyone involved claims to have no clue how these changes happened, but the players on the losing end of these mysterious settings changes are understandably upset. Who's ever doing this though, props to them for going undetected all these years. There is no insult in esports more abhorrent or vile than calling someone a cheater. And yet, people throw around cheating accusations that could ruin people's careers so casually, it's almost unthinkable. Anyway, Swedish CSGO pro Flusha has been a suspect for many years.
Through the smoke, Flusha lurks in the middle. He's doing reasonable damage and spraying through the wall at exactly the right place.
Oh, someone is cheating. Of course, Flusha, cheater.
The craziest part of these allegations is that Flusha supposedly cheated at huge Valve-sanctioned events, and Valve allegedly covered the whole thing up. Apparently, it's all one giant conspiracy.
If that's not a large jump, I don't know what to say.
Can this guy, as many times as he's done, go up in front of not only a giant fucking crowd and stadium, but hundreds of thousands of people online, and play and compete against these people that are his real life friends for years and years and years, and cheat them out of hundreds of thousands of dollars multiple times over again?
Obviously, the simple answer is that Flusha doesn't cheat, but some people are still convinced that shots like this are impossible.
But this is Flusha. Yeah. He's the one with the M4. He's still fully set up. He does catch a glimpse of one. He gets the tag. He gets the kill. Oh, how the hell did he pull that off? That's 2 kills. I think he only even saw one of them, but he still made it work, and Devilwalk holds on.
The man himself has learned to take the insinuations in stride over the years and even embrace the Senor Vac nickname that went along with them.
I cared a little more than I do now, but it's been like this for the most part of my CS career, I guess, so I couldn't really give a
Now that we got cheating out of the way, let's talk about the other cardinal sin of esports, match fixing. Just ask the old I Buy Power CSGO roster how that went for them.
Cheating kind of the same thing as match fixing, and that's what everyone has to really sit down and think about, because the cheaters can come back, but Some people think cheating is a lot worse, and then the cheaters get unbanned after 2 years, and the match fixers can never come back. So
With Brax and company, there's no mystery. It happened. But the water has become a lot murkier in the case of a few NA Valorant pros whose alleged CSGO past might be catching up with them.
There are a lot of rumors from the Counter-Strike days around match fixing in the MDL. I'm wondering if that concerns the team right now, if any of you guys are thinking about that in terms of players on the team, roster changes, and so on.
We're ignoring this question.
What a question.
We're ignoring
Huh?
this question.
What a question.
We're ignoring it.
We're good on that one.
The allegation is that several former CSGO players were betting on their own matches and match fixing in the MDL, which isn't just a bannable offense, it is a federal crime. The FBI is looking into this.
It's players being bribed by outside betting syndicates in order to fix matches, rather than players just kind of doing it off their own bat opportunistically. And it's been going on for longer. It's much more organized. So and again, to some extent, working with law enforcement, with the FBI, who only recently have had a sports betting investigative unit within the FBI.
We haven't had an update on this story in months, so unless the FBI gets someone talking soon, this may remain unsolved.
There's pro teams, guys. Pro teams that bet on themselves, that bet against themselves, and they got away with it.
CSGO and chickens.
With 10 seconds left, Rops has to hold on to his gun. Chicken blocking the door.
No, not those. Chicken, with a K, was an enigmatic CSGO troll who used a glitch that let players join any private game to invade high-level competitive matches and pro players' streams.
Invite him. Chicken, get the f*** out! People is stupid sometimes. Why they join on my stream? Chicken, get the f*** out!
Not everyone found Chicken as irritating as Pasha, though. Some players were actually pretty stoked to see them in their lobbies.
Chicken is in our king, the real Chicken. You saw it? Hello, Chicken! Chicken, my friend!
What the heck?
You insulted my rank!
Chicken in the lobby here. Really wants to play. He has a good rank as well. You can see that he has the level to play in this semi-final, you know? The Chicken. Yeah.
People wanted more Chicken and he obliged, even doing an AMA on Reddit. So who is Chicken? Well, we never found out, and we don't really have much to go on. Our best clue is a Twitter account they haven't touched since 2017, and they only follow one account, CSGO. Aww, it's one dedicated bird. And there you have it, unsolved esports mysteries that continue to baffle us. But seriously, if you have any idea about any of these mysteries, let us know down the comment section below. We can maybe do a solved mysteries episode soon. But after that, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, here, I'm just gonna warn you, I can't say chicken without going chicken. 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 That's a fun end board. Chicken.
Bunch of times Liz says chicken.
Chicken. Chicken. He's also phenomenal at defense of personal information. Sorry.